Yo guys, what's up? And today I want to just go through some PvP with you guys, just to sort of go through my tactics. It would also watch my Silver Surfer die twice really fast. Okay, really not the start that I wanted, but we've got 10 more battles, so we shouldn't be in too, he's gonna die a couple times. We shouldn't be too heartbroken over him dying, but I don't really want to show you Jean Grey gameplay, so I hope he doesn't die too much more. And if he does, I'm honestly going to start switching to ANTMAN. Basically, I want to show off ANTMAN and Silver Surfer. I think they're both underrated for PvP. Although I've made videos, I love it when they die as I'm doing the victory screen. Although I've made videos about ANTMAN for PvP, I haven't made one for Silver Surfer, and these are actually my timeline battles. I'm not showing you battles that I'm doing in a friendly way. I'm showing you real-time battles, so I do have something at stake here, so it's a little bit more spicy, it's a little bit more interesting for me. But I do think that Silver Surfer is good for PvP. Now, I am getting kind of bodied by the enemy Silver Surfer here, and it's mostly due to the Reflect, which is actually pretty insane. But yeah, let's see if I can kind of, I just don't understand what's going on. Why am I taking so much damage and he's not? I'm really confused, to be honest with you. I'm making the enemy Silver Surfers look so good right now. I've never had my Jean Grey die to a Silver Surfer, and it's about to happen. Okay, wow. I'm blown away right now. Honestly, this is actually good to record because it shows you guys, A, what I'm talking about from the other perspective, the perspective of someone else's. Oh god, I'm dead. From the perspective of someone else's Silver Surfer, not my own. But on top of that, it proves my point that Silver Surfer is actually good, if not great, for PvP. But we'll eventually find a team that doesn't completely wreck my Silver Surfer at the beginning. I have to figure out, and honestly, that's what I like about Timeline, despite the fact that it is kind of a repetitive game mode in the sense that you fight a lot of the same enemies over and over again. A lot of Jean Greys, a lot of Captain Marvels. You don't know how many thousands of Captain Marvels I've killed since she got her uniform in her tier 3, but I like it because you can create different tactics and you can come up with different ways of defeating different characters, and there is a level of analysis in terms of knowing what the AI will do and won't do. I'm probably going to die right off the bat here because Deadpool likes to start off with his 4th skill, but you can actually run away from his 4th skill. So you can see there, I didn't, I didn't dodge all of the damage, but I dodged enough of it to actually survive at the beginning. And here you can actually also run away from Captain Marvel's 3rd skill, or sorry, 4th skill. So we're actually doing really well right now, specifically with Silver Surfer, and I got the guard break and the 3rd skill. This is beautiful. This is such a nice showing, and that illustrated a bunch of different things. It illustrated not only, damn, that sucks. It illustrated not only the runaway tactic, which I love, but also the Silver Surfer's a badass with his 3rd skill tactic. I loved that battle. Honestly, I know some of you guys don't like watching Timeline. You think it's just kind of pointless game mode, and the rewards for Timeline should definitely be better. I think they should look at the brackets, and they should adjust the rewards a lot. So I think, for example, I mean, don't even talk to me about the league info, because I think this is complete trash. But I think people would like Timeline Battle more if the rewards mattered more. Now, the rewards do matter because you get crystals, but, making it to Vibranium and then getting shit on, so losing the majority of your Vibranium fights, if let's say you lose 60% and you win 40%, you're only getting 120 crystals. That doesn't really matter, but people do take pride in making it to Vibranium, just making it there. So if they doubled, the reward, the baseline reward, if you got 240 crystals just for making it each week into Vibranium, that would encourage a lot of players just to get to Vibranium and just to stay there, even if they're in the top 100 to 50% or whatever. Or they could make this the reward, the 120 crystals, the reward for being in the bottom, let's say 20%, being 81 to 100, but then double the rewards if you can get out of the 80th percentile. So if you can win at least, 30-40% of your battles, you can start getting a much larger amount of crystals, and then it could build up to, let's say, 500. 500 is a lot more than 220, let's be honest, but it would make things more competitive, less players would get there, so it wouldn't end up being that many more crystals, and it would make this game mode a lot more lively, and it would make the player base a lot more interested in the game mode, and then players would invest in the game mode, and they would possibly, create different builds because of that kind of that value and that interest and that sort of reward. So yeah, there's two ways basically of making a game mode more played by the player base. You can either change the rewards, or you can I'm gonna die. Oh, I didn't die. You can either change the rewards or you can revamp the game mode. Those are really the only two options that you have. Why is he not taking any damage? I have a CTP of destruction. Go into your thing. I'm gonna do my thing. Hello, goodbye. Love, love, love pulling that move off against Thanos. His 5th skill gets punished so hard. Look at this dude. He's so good. How can you not think that Silver Surfer is good for PvP? I haven't even showed you my build yet, but seriously, come on. Dude is a monster. He 2-shots a tier 3 Thanos. I mean, that team wasn't particularly strong, but man, he bodied Thanos. And then he basically one-shotted Captain Marvel. Some of these teams are goofy as hell, but still, he's so good, and he's got the most meta leadership for timeline battles specifically. So yeah, besides Wasp, and he's never going to be banned, which is the other beautiful thing about it. Now, we actually do want to stall for just a little bit. We stalled for long enough. We need to start with his 3rd skill. And our 3rd skill got canceled. That's awesome. But yeah, 4 and 5 are also really, really good. The other good thing about this Silver Surfer specifically, well, he's dead. The other good thing about Silver Surfer is his 5th skill is persistent. So even if he dies, kind of like Jean Grey's 5th skill, his 5th skill will stay there for a little bit of time. Why was I taking reflect damage? Ooh, if that was a Wasp with a uniform, I would have died. Okay, so that's five fights with Silver Surfer. I think by now you've gotten a pretty good indication that he can actually be very good for PvP, and I'm not even at level 70. I'll give you a quick rundown of his build, but it's nothing too spectacular. I mean, this is the team up here. There's no bonuses. There's no victorious or anything. His build, I'm still ranked 2000 despite the fact that I haven't been able to get his potential. I'm 48% of the way there. I still got the same Uru that I had last time, just a bunch of energy attack with 1 ignore defense and 1 energy attack crit damage for Odin's Blessing. I want to put the Odin's Blessing heal on him, but I'm just kind of waiting a little bit longer for the PvP stuff. Still have the level 6 skills. I have almost stage 12 Power of Angry Hulk, and then I re-rolled his CTP of Destruction to a 43.8 200 proc. So this is one of the highest possible rolls for the CTP of Destruction. I'm tempted. I'm just a little tempted to go for a rank 1 Silver Surfer once I get him to level 70, because I have a bunch of Odin's Blessings sitting in my inventory, and I can do this. The only challenge would be his enhancement, his type 6. This guy, who's number 1 right now, is at type 6 already, so I'm probably screwed. Yeah, never mind. I don't think I can get rank 1 for Silver Surfer. That's kind of a bummer. But now that you've seen 5 with Silver Surfer, let me put my Ant-Man on the line and show you a slightly different tactic. So the first tactic I showed off without really explaining what I was doing is the runaway tactic, where I basically, when they attack me, I run away. It's pretty straightforward. I just run away. It works for Captain Marvel against Captain Marvel's 4th skill. It doesn't work all the time, and it doesn't work perfectly, but it works. And it also works against Deadpool's. It works a lot better against Deadpool's 4th skill. It's also working really well against Silver Surfer's 1st skill. But now I want to show you a different skill. So we're going to kill this Silver Surfer here. Hopefully we kill him. Oh, this is bad. Okay, we're going to kill this Silver Surfer here, and then we're going to, well, we're going to have to kill him again. But then we're going to kill this Jean Grey, and you'll see this other tactic that I'm talking about. So, okay, as long as that man doesn't die, that's me holding my breath there while I say that. Okay, here we go. After you kill Jean Grey, run away. This is the tactic. Run away. She's going to auto attack, see that? And then you can use your skill. This is the flawless method. It only works against Jean Grey. I mean, I can only say with 100% confidence that it works against Jean Grey. It may work against certain other characters, but I don't want to say any off the top of my head because I honestly don't have any. And that was, by the way, that was a tier 3 Ant-Man with no buffs, just Silver Surfer's buff, soloing that team. Yeah. So if you think Ant-Man's trash, you might want to check the record on that one. I know you guys have seen videos for Ant-Man, but man, he's still underrated. This is all he's good at. I mean, he can do like stage 40 or 50 of Proxima, but this is pretty much his bread and butter. One-on-one, if you don't have ignore dodge, you're gonna get slapped around. He is just a menace when he's not banned. Let's take on this team right here, and I'll show you more. I'm not going to be able to do the revive thing, the revive runaway thing. It works particularly well against Jean Grey because of the fact that Jean Grey always auto attacks when she's okay, and I'm dead. she always auto attacks when you get too far away from her. For some reason, the targeting on her skills, that's just what she does. Okay, this is strange. I don't like this. I'm scared. What is happening? Okay, he's dead. So we have 2 seconds left, which is really bad. Spider-Man can and will kill us if I'm not careful. But I need to stall just a little bit longer because I'm pretty much dead here. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. I should have used my tier 3 skill. No! I really should have used my tier 3 skill. Okay, I'm gonna kill her with Silver Surfer because I can, and unless I die now. Nope. Ooh, double up on the 3rd skill. Dr. Swag takes the radiant form and says, "No, bitch, I'm the real cosmic presence around here. Your powers have no strength over mine." That was bad. I honestly, I do love PvP. I really do. I wish it was better in Marvel Future Fight. It's not that good. It's pretty janky and it's a bit inconsistent. But even in this form, I still like it enough to not only play it pretty seriously, but also to really focus when I'm playing, to notice all of these little details about characters. So we're gonna actually just start off. We can trigger our does he have ignore dodge on his 3rd skill? I know he has ignore iframe, but we can trigger our ant endurance, whatever elusive hero thing, right away. We're gonna kill him here, I think, but we only have 5 seconds left. So now we have to be careful against Thanos because we're gonna lose the buff, and we're gonna have to survive here basically for the next like 10 or so seconds. We don't want to kill him. That's bad because now if she does her 4th skill right away, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, we're not dead. This is why you max out your dodge. 75% dodge, and I survived. That was sick. I love playing as Ant-Man because there's always this, you're dancing on the edge of a knife. That's how I feel like with Ant-Man, and you can definitely time things to make it work, but there's also this feeling of the rug could just be pulled out from under you at any moment. I'm trying to find a high rank team, a high win team. If you guys are wondering why I keep refreshing, I'm going for 70, plus 70 or higher. This is not quite plus 70, but I really want to show a tier 3 Jean Grey versus Ant-Man. I want to show you one more time that whole like back up idea. So basically, after she dies, you just back that ass up, and you force her to do that stupid auto attack of hers, which is trash. So she's going to do the auto attack. I'm going to go into 4. I had time to switch there because she's just so slow moving. Okay, she's dead. I back that ass up. I go all the way to the other side. She's going to do her auto attack. I get to do my 5th skill, and I basically one-shot her with my CTP of Destruction. This is the easiest kill in the game. She's not going to be able to kill me because I have dodge, pop the 5th skill, and I got one more character to kill now. Oh, shit. Never mind. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead, and I got the elusive hero. I'm not dead. Oh, Ant-Man. Ant-Man, Ant-Man, Ant-Man. You cheeky son of... You cheeky son. You gotta give it up for the big ant. I know I'm playing manually. I should have started the video off with this. I know I'm playing manually. Oh my, Cynicalex, timeline's so easy when you play manually. It's honestly not. It's honestly not that easy. It's not... I mean, it's easier than, of course, playing on auto, but honestly, autoplay is for people who don't have time to play. It shouldn't be, we shouldn't base the power level of characters in PvP whether they can win on auto. It is very impressive when a character can win on auto, but it's also really sad. You know, if the game is that imbalanced that a character can literally dominate 3 other AI enemies without being controlled by a human is sad. And it's basically Robo versus Robo. If you want Skynet to win, you should play Timeline on auto. I don't want Skynet to win. That's why I never play Timeline on auto. Not only do I want to win, but I also want to show the robots who's really boss. This is kind of tough, but you can do the same tactic against Deadpool where you kind of back up. Although you do tempt him to use his 4th skill a lot more. This is sketchy because if she hits me, I'll die. But now I can take off her guard hit, although I only have 8 more seconds now, so she's going to do this again. I have to kill her here. I'm saving my tier 3 skill because it has an extra iframe with iframe ignore. So if I had done that and I hadn't killed her, and then she had gone into her 3rd skill and I had lost my guaranteed dodge, I would have died if I had used my 6th skill. But because I know his ultimate skill has an iframe at the beginning when he jumps back, it does a little bit of damage, and it also has ignore iframe. You can ride that out and then cancel it into 4 or cancel it into 5, and because it's an iframe with iframe ignore, it'll knock Captain Marvel or whoever you're fighting out of their iframe, the way that she knocks you out of your iframes when she does her 4th skill, and then just you stand there getting punched and taking damage. So that was 10 straight wins with a level 60 Silver Surfer. That was 5 wins for him. Well, 4 wins. Jean Grey did do one of them. And then 5 wins for the boy Ant-Man, rank 266, also using a CTP of Destruction, although he doesn't need the guard break immunity, with the same build that I featured for you guys a while ago when he did it. When I showed you the videos when we did it, I still haven't gotten his uniform to Mythic, so he still has possibly more growth to experience in the future. Huh? Get it? Growth. So yeah, timeline battle. Am I the only one who likes it this much? Is this not worth making content on? I don't know. I on the one hand, I feel like people don't want to watch timeline. On the other hand, I really enjoy timeline. So hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the runaway method and the back that ass up method when Jean Grey dies, specifically for Jean Grey. Although I guess it would also work against other characters who revive in general. Not that they would do their auto attack when they get to you, but that at least you have that time. So by running away and forcing them to run up to you, you get a few extra seconds off of your skill cooldown. Yeah, right. Hit me up in the comments down below, Discord, Twitter, etc. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you later today. Take care.